Hi.
Hello. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Does traditional tattoos last longer than this new era of tattoos?
Is there a way I can cover up this tattoo? Okay.
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 You're falling into a trendy trap. It is almost as trendy as the tribals. Question: fact or myth? Color fades faster than black and gray. Why do people do this? Why do you just like? Well, anyway, yeah. First, intro.
This is the Tat Chat with Electric Linda.
Am I not the cheesiest when it comes to these nerdy stuff with videos? And yeah, I'm just a nerd. I can't help it. I just love that. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Tat Chat. Another episode, another Sunday talking about tattoos. It's so nice to see so many people here. Catherine, Nick, Alex, Ernest, Pucha, Monster Turtle, Dante, Shireen, Atsuko, Black Dove, Danielle. It's so nice to see so many of you here. Awesome. Hello and good evening. Hello, David and somebody and Bird Lover and Emma and Paul and Mel's. Awesome. Happy Valentine's Day, everyone. So far away, and Hannah, hello. Virginia, hello. Awesome. So, a little Valentine's special. Nothing really strictly planned, really, just to like hang out with you guys and have a, take a look at some lovey-dovey tattoos and see what we can find when we search. And I did ask to see if someone wanted to upload their like lovey-dovey tattoos, but I didn't get anything from you. So, and when you search also, I think it's like most of the tattoos I've done as well is they're not, I mean, it's so rare that you make a tattoo for, for a loved one in like a Valentine's Day kind of love, So boyfriends, girlfriends, husbands and wife, that's not very normal to get tattooed of. It's more like the love for your family and children or grandparents and stuff. So getting my first ever tattoo on Tuesday, a semicolon. Any advice for getting a first tattoo? Advice for getting a first tattoo, that can be so many. But I think you would just have to sort of jump in there because there's not that many things you need to think about other than just, get a tattoo and then take care of the tattoo afterwards. Listen to what the artist says about the tattoo aftercare. That's very important. They're going to give you instructions, and all tattoo artists give different instructions. So try to just get the instructions from your artist and listen to those instructions. If they sound really weird, then you can, of course, go and ask someone else. And then I think first timers, you just have to, you know what you're getting and you have the appointment. So just have a good night's sleep before and have a good meal before you go there and wear clothing that can show the placement well, and is comfortable. It's not going to take long anyway, so you don't have to think about bringing food or drinks or anything, but maybe a little snack that you can have just after the tattoo is done or just before, because you need that little extra boost of energy because your body is going to spend energy getting tattooed. So that is something to think about. So if you have a little idea, if you have a big question for me, It's very much easier for me to find the question in the chat if you type question in caps before the question, okay? That's so much easier for me. So let's see, I'm just going through the chat a little bit. I'm in love with Christina Scabby. I need to get her tattooed next month. I don't know who that is. Sorry. Maybe I'm too old to know. Most of them end up being really bad, that need covered. Yeah. A lot of, you know, lovers' tattoos tend to be, you never know what can happen, Mm, let's see. I use tattoo goo. What do you recommend? There are so many great aftercare products out there. I personally love the Saniderm, and a lot of those who are similar to Saniderm, like that wrapping that is covering the tattoo, and it can stay there for several days. I just think it's like a lazy and nice way to take care of a tattoo because it protects it in a good way. But I know that a lot of people don't like it or they react to it and the skin, but it's individual. Other than that, I do love the product that we have in the shop that is, I think, is a German tattoo aftercare. It's called Tattoo Med, and we sell their cleansing gel, which is the soap, and then it's an aftercare ointment, and they also have like a like sunblock and stuff like that. So they also have that wrapping that is very similar to Saniderm. So I use that a lot as well. So, but Tattoo Goo, I think, is a very good aftercare as well. I've used that many times myself, and I think it's totally fine. Waiting for the lockdown to end in the UK and shops open. Yes, I totally get that. We are lucky enough to be able to be open. So, hoping we can stick to that and still, get better and, get out of this mess soon. How would you like the client to be or act during the session? That's also personal preference, I guess. I would say me personal is very quiet when I'm tattooing. I am not a chatter. I usually go like hyper focus into the tattoo, and I just, I have stuff to do in those details, and like, so I always tell my clients to prepare themselves for a non-social session. So if they, bring some entertainment, so you can just sit in the chair, have your arm or leg or back or whatever, and sit and relax and sort of entertain yourself, because I'm not very, I'm not there to entertain you. Some tattoo artists are not like that at all, and like are the opposite and talk and chat and, make you laugh and make you comfortable. I'm not good at that. I'm not that kind of a person in a way. So I guess, but for a tattoo client, I would say the best way to behave or to be in a shop is just to like know what you want. Don't let any tattoo artist like talk you over, like rule, like take over the whole thing or idea, and because a lot of clients are scared to say what they mean to a tattoo artist, because they're like, oh, I wanted a rose and now you're doing a skull. I'm not sure. And then, but you're afraid to tell them that. I had many clients telling me that they come to me to get a cover up because they were too scared to talk to that artist that did that tattoo, and they just ran them over, and made something that they actually didn't want. So don't be afraid to talk and be honest to the tattoo artist, but also be open to listen to their ideas and creative suggestions. I'm officially going to become a tattoo artist on Friday. Got any tips or advice? Happy Valentine's Day. Well, congratulations with that. I don't think I can give you any tips or advice like right off the back. I don't know sort of who you are, how far you come in that process. So, but good luck and listen to your mentors. And, just, I would say the biggest advice is to just remember that practice makes perfect. So the first tattoos you're making, I have that on the list. One of you guys said on my commented that I should show you guys the first tattoos that I made, and I'm gonna do that. So a few weeks from now, we're gonna do that in a Tat Chat video or live. So we're gonna do that. But yeah, don't be afraid to be honest with a tattoo artist. A question: what would you say are some original ideas for a love tattoo other than just heart's partner's name? There are so many good ideas. But I would suggest, like, in one word, it's, or two words, personal symbol. One thing that you have in common, that one thing that is you and him or her, or, you know, so that one thing that connects you. So that doesn't connect anyone else. It's not a heart. It's not rings. It's something deeper for you. That and that can be anything, you know? I have a large tattoo on my abdomen over first and second degree burns 5 years ago. It is in color and is fading. How often is tattoo retouching recommended? I don't recommend to touch up tattoos at all. So it's more like a personal thing that if you think the tattoo is too faded and you're not comfortable with the faded effect it has, then do a touch up. But it will cost you. I mean, it's the tattoo artists don't have like a lifetime guarantee thing. So if you come back years later and like, yeah, it's faded. So I mean, that's totally up to you. I don't think I've ever touched up any of my tattoos. I've just changed them, built on them, covered them up, did something next to it. I think tattoos on your body is like an illustrated diary, and the older tattoos you have, those are the ones that are most faded most of the time, and it just shows that they are older. I think that could be a nice part of the history, but that's my opinion. So, okay, I'm so late in the chat here. I'm like scrolling and you are so fast. Thank you guys for being here and spending time with me and talking about tattoos. Let's see here. You still have them? Also, yes, I do. I have the very first tattoos in my first portfolio. I have them. So I'm gonna show you sometime. Um, Question: what does the tattoo beside your eye mean? This one, yes. This is actually. Why is there a line across it? Okay, sorry. That was makeup. Okay. This is the medical symbol for ink, actually. A lot of people think it's like that is eyesight sort of mark, but it's not. It's the medical symbol for ink. Your favorite song together. Awesome. Great idea. Typical, very like lovey-dovey. And it's not something that you will have to sort of cover up in a way, because I don't know, it can still mean something to you, and it's not a name. So, and what's your favorite tattoo machine you use? Right now I use the Cheyenne Solnova Unlimited. Um, mm, let's see here. I want a tattoo with red roses and black leaves. Good or bad? Red roses normally have green leaves. What do you say? Awesome. Go outside of the box. Do something that is a little twisted or a little crazy or a little, Because when you think that it's like super crazy, it's not really, it's just a little bit to the side. So I don't know, just go wild. Get tattoos that you think is gonna be cool. What do you think about eyeball tattoos? Have you ever done them on a client? No, never done them, and I just don't understand why anyone would get them, really. You can go blind, and I've heard so many rumors about those. So I just don't really see. I think there is one of those tattooed models that is like super stunning and beautiful, and the perfect body and tattoos all over, and she has these. She colored all of the white, the eyeball, the visible area. She tattooed it light blue, so it has sort of almost like the same. I don't know if she has blue eyes, but it is actually pretty cool. I think it looks cool, but I just think it's dangerous. So I don't know, and I think it would hurt like hell. Question: I want a sailboat tattoo with all the straight lines in the mast and sails. Do you think it would work on the side of the ribs, or would a different placement be better? Oh my god, the side of the ribs. I personally hate that area. Like honestly, it's the most difficult place on the whole body to tattoo, in my opinion. Remember that. So maybe other tattoo artists would be like, yeah, awesome, let's do it. Can't wait. But me, I would be like, hell no, go to someone else. I'm not doing that. But that's also because of the straight lines. It's very difficult because when you're moving around, so that this I say, like, I don't do portraits or like realistic, especially portraits around the belly area or waist, lower back, because when you move, they're going to be like twisted, and over time your body may change. I certainly, mine has, and I'm so glad that I didn't have like these belly or waist tattoos that you know that doesn't want to be warped, that can't be warped a lot before they change. Let's see here. You're awesome with the questions. You're so fast though. Do you have Valentine's tattoo stories for today? I wish I had stories though. I wish so, but we're gonna go through a little, just to look at some pictures and just react a little bit, and that's it, really. I think. Do you have a portfolio with flash you can pick tattoo from? I don't, because I don't draw flash, but I have like a Pinterest album with tattoos I want to make, and they're just cool photographs because I do photo realism, so I'm sort of a copy machine, really. Okay, this is going super fast, so I'm trying to catch up. Question: last time I sent Andy Fletcher with the super chat. Oh my God, Andy Fletcher, you are amazing. Thank you so much. You're supporting the Tat Chat. Thank you. Thank you so much. I was third in chat. You missed me. Nurse is here. Gotta go. Take care. Oh my God, I missed you. You were third in chat. Well, have a great night. See you later, Andy. Thank you. So let's see. There was a question here. What was that? Yeah, I get sidetracked and then I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Do you have a portfolio with flash you can pick a tattoo from? I don't do that, but I have, like photo realism things. What's the worst tattoo idea that you had to refuse to do? I didn't refuse it, but I actually never answered the email. And that was a guy who just wanted me to actually just give him a tan all over the body, just a nice tan, and with some additional real tattoos on his biceps. I'm like, crickets, like, what? what was that? So, question. Last time my sternum got pretty loose because of the placement movement. Can I put some more on the end where it starts getting loose? I think so. Because I would say you can wear it into the, I think they say like never wear it more than a week, but I usually say 3 to 4 days. And if it starts getting loose, you can either, the best thing is to take it off and clean it and put on a new piece of Saniderm. That's the best thing. Other than that, you can sort of fix it by putting some pieces on with the loose parts. I think you can do that, but no more than 3 or 4 days for that. And where can I find your Pinterest folder? If you just search for my name, Electric Linda, on Pinterest, and you can see all of my albums, right? And then I have an album that says, I want to tattoo these. That's the name of the album. So yeah, try to find that if you want. Happy Valentine's Day. Thank you for spending time with us. Well, thank you for spending time with me. So let's take a look at some tattoos. I just found a couple of like couple tattoos here. These are pretty cute. Well, personally, I would say it is a cute thing to get couples tattoos, right? It's just when I'm looking at these, I'm just like not very fond of those minimalistic sort of um very, I don't know, like this one. If this is a thing to them, like, ooh, maybe like, oh, you baby, you are my fire, you know what I mean, then I guess that could be cool. And that's what I mean with tattoos for lovers or couples. I think as long as it is something personal, I just think that very many of these, when you especially on Pinterest, and when you Google and you find these are so typical, that you see them all over. Then I feel like you're losing that personal, individual connection that this couple has. This couple is just taking something that they found on Pinterest and like, yeah, that's cool. We can just do that one. But that's like another couple's idea, or 100 and thousands of other couples' ideas. But you know what I mean. So I'm very into like this one. Never seen that one before. That's pretty sweet. I mean, if they're, into avocados, I mean, sure. I just think the best thing when you want a tattoo that symbolizes the love between two people, I think it's important not to search for couples tattoos, not to search for lovers tattoos, because then you will get those ideas that already were made. I think the best thing, and this is in every tattoo sort of decision making. What do I want to get? What do we want to get? When you want to get a tattoo, you don't search for tattoos, because then you'll only see what's typical for most people to get tattooed. So then you're just copying them, right? And that's not that, it doesn't have that deep of a meaning to you, in my opinion. So I don't know. I just like king and queen. Okay, seen it before. King and queen on swallows. These birds. Yeah, seen swallows before. Seen king and queen before. So this is not a tattoo. This is just photoshopped. So this is just like, oh, Let's make it look like a couple's tattoo, you know? King and queen, king and queen. What's the hardest part when tattoo a flash? What's the hardest part when tattooing a flash? Like in general, as a tattoo artist, nothing. There's nothing hard with tattooing a flash, if you know what I mean. There's no difference in a way. So I'm not sure I'm getting your question, like how you you know. So yeah, if you can rephrase, then because I don't think it's any different. How do you spend your Valentine's Day? Thank you, Pucha. Do you even celebrate it? No, I don't really celebrate. Um, I've been together with my with my boyfriend for 8 years, and we're so sort of comfortable. We're not like an old couple in a way, you know. I don't know if it is because you get older and you get more comfortable and like you don't. It's sort of like we we are so connected and we're such good friends, and I don't think that this one day every year needs to be something fancy, because I used to be a very romantic drama queen. I used to be like that before, and then I met someone who was like the opposite, and like, like, what? Valentine's Day? Are you kidding? I mean, what is that? So and I think it just combined us, and like now, I don't know, it's difficult to say. He doesn't give me gifts. I don't give him gifts. We used to do that in like first years. So I think, I don't know, we're very comfortable. And but I did get a gift from my daughter. But here in Norway, it's also Mother's Day right today. So today is Mother's Day, and I think it's especially in Norway. I don't know if it's in all of Northern Europe, I think maybe. So she got me this little cup, a mug, and it says "I like you." And she was like, "I wanted to get it to say I love you, but they didn't have that one, so I just took this, and I got these heart candies. So that's amazing, and a little piece of, or not a little, a big piece of chocolate. So that's from my daughter, 14-year-old. She's like super sweet when it comes to things like that. So yeah, that was my Valentine's. And we cleaned up the house and made it nice. And my boyfriend always cooks, so he made us really nice dinner. So yeah, but did any one of you have like a really weird special Valentine's Day, or having a weird and special, or did something exciting happen, or let me know. Question: after 5 to 15 years, when the tattoo starts fading, does it take long and much effort to refresh the tattoo? No. I think I could say that if a tattoo took 5 hours to make the first time. Let's say it's this size tattoo. It took 5 hours to create. If you want to go back and like touch it up, and you need to touch up the whole thing because it's faded, you will have to spend 5 more hours on the touch up, especially if you want to, redo the whole thing, because if it's faded, then the whole thing is faded. You need to do the lines. If you do the lines, you definitely need to do the coloring and shading as well. Otherwise, the lines are going to pop, and then the rest is going to look even more faded. So that's the thing. So that's going to cost and take time to do that. It's not difficult. It's just you have to sort of make the tattoo all over again. Da, da. Happy Oslo Mother's Day. Thank you, Ruth. Finns det något som är lite krångligare än det? So Hannah, If there's anything that is a little bit harder during the tattooing itself, like shading and coloring, that's such a big topic. So it's like nothing that I can answer in a quick thing here on the Tat Chat. But a lot of you, I mean, if anyone here is interested in sort of learning about tattoos from me, I've been tattooing for 21 years. I'm sort of a cover up specialist. I specialize in color realism, so I know color and color theory for tattoo artists. And so, if you want to learn a bit from me, I am developing a coaching program, not an online course, but a coaching program. And I'm going to launch it very soon. So, right now, I'm just taking people into the waiting list, just also to see, if there is any interest for this. So, if you want to do that, um, go to my website, electriclinda.com. And do I have the link here? Yes, I do. Okay, I'm going to move that up there. Okay, you can see that link, electriclinda.com/inkmentor, and register. Just there, you can read all of the information that I have sort of set up for the structure of the whole thing, and register for the waiting list. And I will give you more information when it's closer to the launch. So I haven't like set up everything yet. So do that if you want me to teach you personally. And as I said, it's not like a video thing. It's this is going to be a coaching program. Let's see here. I'm single but feeling happy in myself. Treated myself to a bowl of strawberries and cream. Oh, strawberries and cream. That's so nice. Awesome. I love that. I'm cooking a great dinner. Good. Ugh. Dinner is, highly appreciated to most people. Um, and it's nice to, make yourself a little nicer dinner at a day like this. Lots of love to you all. Awesome. Thank you, Lance. Me and my partner took my youngest son to McDonald's on the beach today. P.S. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you. Oh my God, the beach. I mean, here it's like it's winter in Northern Europe. This is super cold. I don't know in Fahrenheit, but in Celsius we have like minus 15 degrees. So that's very cold. So going to the beach sounds pretty cold, but maybe not where you are. Okay. Just reading a little bit through the chat here. I'm dying to see you coaching program. Super new. Haven't made one yet, but would love to learn. Awesome. Just check it out, register, and I will send you information when I have everything set up and ready. And it's going to be soon, like within weeks. Jonathan is my left arm and Electric Linda is my right arm. That's so nice, Chris. Chris, was you the one that wrote me that message on chat on the other stream where you talked about Jonathan and I gave him a message? Was that message from you? Because if it was, I told him the message and he was like super happy and like that big smile, and just wanted to let you know that. Would love a friendship tattoo. We just can't agree. Would love a friendship tattoo. We just can't agree. Okay, yeah. But then it's like with these, I think find that don't search for those tattoos and like, okay, let's see here. Friendship tattoos. I mean, that's not you. That's not your friendship. I think like this one. These are 2 glasses of wine. Awesome. This is like something closer to them, That's me. Awesome, Chris. Good. So How would you come up with a great idea for tattoo? I would say, first of all, like rule number one, don't search for tattoos. If you're just like in stage, not even stage one, but like stage zero, you have no idea what to get. You're like, you don't even know what tattoos are. Yes, they can go in and like Pinterest or whatever and like search for nice tattoos, you know, just to like get an idea of what is maybe possible. But the thing is, when you go to friendship tattoos and you see this, it doesn't give me, it's like, oh, never seen this before. It's sorry, but I'm just so honest. Like, he wants the infinity sign. Yeah, take a look at this. It's the infinity sign combined with a heart. I mean, come on. Try to be a little bit more creative. I'm super harsh with this, but yeah. So, anyway, one idea is to not go to Google, go to Pinterest. Search for friendship tattoos. There's not much, better stuff, but these are a little newer images than the ones on Google. But they're so much of the same thing. So much of the same thing. Here you have the avocado again, but colored. So I think if you like these minimalistic ones, just whatever you know, get a tattoo. I think number one, don't Google tattoos or like this. It's better to just, let's say, remove the word tattoos. Friendship. Friendship. Get inspired. What is friendship to you? What is your friendship? These are just, these are slogans, they're images. What is friendship to you? What do you have in common, And then when you know what you have in common, let's say you have in common traveling. Like traveling is your thing. Let's see, travel art. Just get inspired. Travel art. Okay, yeah. But we like traveling to Vegas. We've been to Vegas many times. Okay. Well, then maybe you want to have some, then you can start searching for Las Vegas and get inspired. So you sort of go deeper and deeper into the thing that connects you. And this is friendship, but it can also be for lovers, Love you, Stefan. A question: do you use any other sites for references except Google, Pinterest? I mean, unpopular places like Yandex, ArtStation. Not really, no. Because I do realistic tattoos. I am a copy machine. I am not sort of a painter in a way that just makes something with my eyes closed. That's not what I do. You want a lion tattoo? Okay. Let's say you want a lion tattoo. You will search for lion tattoo, right? And then you come to me like, yeah, I want a lion tattoo. I like this one. Okay, so you want a lion and a rose, or do you want a black and gray or color? I don't know. I just like this one. And that sort of, I know this, that's just how normal people think. I want a lion tattoo. I'm searching for lion tattoos. And when you come to me, I do realism only. I don't draw something first. I use a photo reference. So then what I will do is I would say Google or search for lion. That's it. No tattoo. Search for lion. Oh, okay. Cool. I like sort of the serious lion. Okay, cool. Or no, I like that the connection with a baby lion. Okay, cool. And then use that photograph, and then it's up to me with my artistic copycat skills to make a design for this, like someone did here, but this is digital painting. But you know what I mean? So they create art from the original photographs, you know, and not like, because when you're searching for a lion tattoo, I know tattoo artists want to sort of look and copy these tattoos. We have to find our own reference photos and make our own art, you know? And that's how I make my art, is to find a reference photo. And then when I'm tattooing it, that's when I'm creating my art. That's when I have my style, my, in Norwegian we say min strek, like my line. It's more like my personal touch to it in a way. Question: is a realistic colored dragonfly hard to do? For me, as a realistic specialist, I do realism. Um, I can probably just show you. A lot of people have never. They are on the Instagram and they never seen my work, and of course that's understandable. You can't be everywhere and see everything. How do I go to my profile? Okay, there it is, and then tattoo account. So this is my work. I do color realism. You know, give me a photograph of your children and I will make a tattoo out of it. You know, this is the portrait is actually healed here, and the flowers are new. But yeah, so this is what I do. So I use photos, like the references, and then I create my art on the skin directly. But that's me. That's not all artists do it like that, you know? A lot of artists draw it first, or they do, if they do neo-traditional or traditional or any other style, they would definitely work a completely different way. But yeah, let's see here. Couples tattoos. Um, but Yandex is more advanced than Google and Pinterest. Good for. I haven't even tried it. Let's see. Yandex. Yandex. What is that? English by Indonesia. So you search for images. Let's see a lion, just to check. Okay, so it's another sort of search engine. I get it, but it's just a regular search engine, but it's with photos. So this is sort of like basically just the same as Google, but maybe it doesn't have all of those typical like Google weird stuff, you know. So yeah. Duh. You don't need to draw to be creative. Creativity is a state of mind. The tools for creativity are endless. True that. Amatrine. She's my type of artist and rare breed of artist because she's super professional and cool. And I heard you don't have a heavy hand, and my older's super. So I'm used to painting. Okay, yeah, it's different. You know, I don't think I have a heavy hand. No, that's true. Thank you. Linda, how long is the expected wait time for your appointment to get tattooed by you? I really like have a realistic color theme. I book 3 months at a time. So I think in February 1st, we opened up May, and May is full. So in March 1st, we're going to open up for June. But I only work like part-time at the moment because of my back pain and stuff. So I can't deal with a full week work. Thank you, Jacqueline. Important. Do you think the ban of blue and green ink will happen? Well, here we already have a ban of a lot of ink. I remember, but that was years ago. I remember I had to throw away a full case of ink because they had a batch number that was not on the safe list. And this was just a new sort of regulation that came in and was like, what? But these inks were safe, but it's just like they had new regulations and I had to throw so many inks away. That came from Germany, and but now I think that's hitting America as well. So I'm not really sure. I haven't put my foot in this to see all of the rules and what they're trying to do. I haven't, read up to what's going to happen, but I'm sort of used to it from before. So it's like really scary that they're like taking over everything and sort of banning a lot of stuff that is like, it is safe. It's just maybe they find, like, it's as safe as a carrot because or broccoli. Some say that you can get cancer from eating broccoli. So yeah, those rules and regulations are hard to catch up on all the time. Yeah, so I think just my main sort of, if I would say like, I'm gonna give you a lesson from this. What did you learn on the Tat Chat tonight? I would say, let's do this. What did you learn on the Tat Chat on Valentine's Day? I think be in love with the tattoos, like I my cheesy little intro video. And I think when you're searching for your tattoos, don't Google tattoos. Google what you want. Find the tattoo in your heart, in your mind, in your memory, in your loved ones, in your families, in your interests, in your passions, your hobbies, your uh, commitment to something, your history, your future goals. I mean, there are so many awesome topics to celebrate because that's what I think tattoos are and should be, are celebrations for pieces of you, pieces of your life. If it's something that used to be or something that you want to happen, for example, or something that to remind yourself. Thank you, Catherine. Applause. Thank you. Sometimes I can get really deep in tattoos. Depends on who you're tattooing and what you know will work when it goes about the rules. Yeah. I learned to get inspiration from images, not necessarily tattoo images, just the idea of what you want. Yes. Thank you, Sky Sarah. Love the deep. Awesome. Good. Been watching your channel. I love your work. I was wondering, does red ink typically age well? The red inks that you have nowadays ages really well. Yes. How do I know? Because we haven't had it for a while. But I would say you can sort of look at a tattoo after only 3 months. It has sunk down to where it's gonna be. So after 3 months, that's the best time to judge a tattoo and the ink that was used. So I think if it lasted for 3 months, it will last a lifetime with, of course, the natural fading. Of course. I mean, your skin on the top of the tattoo is going to shift and change and, blend and like move and, everything because you age. So that's natural. But I think the colors that we have nowadays they're safe and they're so saturated, and tattoo artists are more educated and better, So, yeah, I think it's good. It wasn't like that just 15 years ago. A lot of red ink was sort of almost dangerous in a way. Can you link your website? Yes, I can do that. Isn't Oh, it's there. It's there. It's just not very visible. I'll put it there. Okay. So electriclinda.com/ink mentor. Okay. So yeah, that's my little call to action really. It's like if you want to learn how to tattoo or by me, I have a curriculum and I'm building a coaching program, which I think is going to be so much better to learn from than to just watch some videos and that's it. So I can follow up and give you homework. And yeah. So if you want, check it out there. That's the link. And how are we at the time? Yes, okay. So we have time to round it all up here. Um, I don't want to age, Linda. No, me neither. But we sort of never do, really. It's just aging is sort of just a number, and then it can all be in your mind. You've seen those like 89-year-old that are like running and athletes and or pulling cars or whatever. That's my. I mean, please, people, take care of your body. That's my big lesson. While it's still, while it's still working, take care of it. Could you react to a song? Not right now, not in the Tat Chat of this episode, but I will have an episode real soon where I'm going to react to tattoo videos and I'm going to ask you guys to upload them, and that is on this page. Let's make that a little smaller there. electriclinda.com/the Tat Chat. If you go there, you can submit a tattoo to be featured on the Tat Chat. I can react to your tattoos, like critique. I can digitally design a cover up for your specific tattoo if you want to have a cover up on that's what I call the consultation. Or you can actually join as a guest if you want to be a guest on the show and talk about a tattoo story that could be something that might have something to do with tattoos and could be somewhat interesting to listen to. Submit your story on the Tat Chat. And lastly, you can upload or add links to YouTube videos that you want me to react to. So everything is put up now on this page. Okay, so if you want me to react or critique or, do something with your tattoo on the Tat Chat, that's the place to submit and make it happen. Is there any way you can contact you and just chat about tattoo philosophy and tattoo related stuff from artist to artist? No need for full coach or seminar, but wouldn't mind paying for your time. Not at the moment. I haven't sort of figured that out because it hasn't been a really a demand for it, but it's just for me and my time. I have such, a time management issue. So with working as a tattoo artist and having 3 kids and doing the course and doing these live streams, that's nothing that I think I have time to do at the moment. But if I see that there is a demand for it that would be growing, then that's something that I could consider, to maybe plan out a little bit. Other than that, it's just to chat here on my live streams, really. I hate DMs on Instagram, just to let you know. It's my own mental little issue. So it's not you, it's me, okay? Virtual hug, yes, Irene, thank you. I have every color, and some 14-year-olds like new, but the purple has faded. Is there I can do over the purple tattoos? You can just do a new purple, that's a better purple, or you can you can use one of the neighbor colors, you know. And what's the neighbor color to purple? There are two neighbors to purple. That is to go bluer, like blue, or to go into the red zone. But that's more difficult. So the easier way is to do blue or like gray tones, make it a little, if you put a yellowish tone over it, it will become brown, or you can just make black. Let's see. My story would be bad. Everyone would just leave the channel, but the tattoo gave me a new chance to live without feeling ashamed. That's not a bad story. That sounds like a really good story, Chris. So I think you should submit it, and maybe you can be a guest on the show. Don't think like that. Don't talk down on yourself. I think your story is as good as anyone else's, or better. We don't know until we hear it. Instagram and those social media platforms are real weird. Yeah. If your tattoo helped you, Chris, that's all that matters in my opinion. Very true, Monster Turtle. Very true. Tattoo stories are awesome. Yes, if you have a tattoo story, maybe you have a friend who has an awesome tattoo story. Tell them about this and have them submit their story to this page, and you or them can be a guest on the show. Like next to me. Hello, you know, be on the show. That could be cool, right? Thank you so much for a Valentine's Day special. I hope I didn't bore you to death, and I wish you all the best and stay safe and take care of yourself first and then others. But take care of others also, but yourself first. Okay? And take care of your body because you only have one for now. Maybe something will change in the future. Thank you so much for an awesome episode, you guys. I'm going to say goodbye, and I'll see you in a week for the Tat Chat. Tuesday, I'm going to do live designing. I'm going to do a family themed sleeve. So that could be cool. Okay. Linda, you're the best, and thank you. Happy Valentine's Day for you and your family. Thank you. And thank you, Skyser, and take care. Awesome people. Awesome, awesome as always. See you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
This is the Tat Chat with Electric Linda.